Picture this. You're scrolling through your phone on a Tuesday morning, coffee in hand, when a notification pops up. Congratulations on your upcoming career change. Your heart skips. Career change? You haven't updated your resume. You haven't even told your partner you've been feeling restless at work. The only thing you've done is spend 15 minutes watching videos about freelance graphic design. 3 days later, LinkedIn starts suggesting project management courses. A week after that, your banking app asks if you'd like to open a business account. And then, this is the part that makes your skin crawl, you actually do start looking for a new job. So what just happened? Let's talk about what's actually happening inside that device you're holding right now, because it's way more sophisticated than most people realize. According to research from Stanford, modern smartphones process an average of 5,000 behavioral data points per user per day. We're not talking about obvious stuff like your search history. We're talking about how long you pause on certain images, the slight hesitation before you send a text. A 2024 study from MIT found that AI models can predict major life transitions with 78% accuracy up to 3 months in advance. Think about that. Your phone might know you're about to break up with someone before you've consciously admitted it to yourself. Let me give you a real example. Sarah Chen, a marketing manager from Seattle, noticed her Instagram ads shifted dramatically over 2 weeks, from trendy restaurants and cocktail bars to nursery furniture and prenatal vitamins. The thing is, she hadn't told anyone she was pregnant yet. Within days, her entire digital ecosystem had recalibrated. Spotify started suggesting calming playlists. Her meditation app pushed notifications about anxiety management. It was like her phone had made an executive decision about her life trajectory and started preparing her for it before she'd told a single soul. So how does this actually work? The answer lies in pattern recognition at a scale humans simply can't comprehend. When someone is about to change jobs, there's a predictable sequence: increased LinkedIn activity, more late-night browsing, changes in sleep patterns. Your phone doesn't know you're about to quit. It knows that people who exhibit your exact combination of behaviors have a 73% chance of job searching. But here's where it gets really interesting and honestly a bit creepy. These predictions don't just observe your future, they can actually influence it. A 2024 study from Oxford found that people exposed to targeted content about life changes were 2.3 times more likely to pursue those changes. My friend Marcus had been in a relationship for 3 years, happy as far as he knew. Then, his YouTube recommendations started shifting. More videos about signs you've outgrown your relationship, podcast episodes about finding yourself, dating coaches popping up everywhere he looked. Within 3 months, he'd broken up with his girlfriend. He called me afterward, half joking. "I swear my phone broke us up." But was he joking? Now, there's something I need to address that nobody's really talking about. These predictions can actually be eerily helpful. In 2024 alone, Apple documented over 400 cases where their algorithms detected heart problems before users experienced symptoms. That's 400 people who might have had strokes. Google's AI could predict a leading cause of blindness from subtle changes in how people use their phones, things a human doctor would never think to ask about. So we're in this strange paradox. These systems can warn you about health issues, relationship red flags, but they also represent an unprecedented invasion of privacy. Harvard professor Shoshana Zuboff argues our inner lives, our thoughts and desires, are being commodified and sold before we've even articulated them to ourselves. There's a data ghost of you living inside servers, predicting and potentially shaping your choices. And that ghost might understand your patterns better than you do. Here's a question that's been keeping researchers up at night. If your phone predicts you're about to start dating, then feeds you content that makes you open to it, then suggests specific dating apps, then shows you profiles of people near you, did you choose to start dating, or were you guided into it? A major dating app discovered their algorithm could predict breakups with 84% accuracy. Then, they started showing these users targeted ads 2 weeks before the predicted breakup date. User acquisition from this pre-breakup targeting increased by 41%. The app wasn't just predicting breakups, it was positioning itself as the solution before users knew they had a problem. Now, multiply this across every aspect of your life: career decisions, health choices, financial planning, friendship dynamics. We're moving from a world where technology helps us achieve our goals to a world where technology tells us what our goals should be. Amazon filed patents for systems that predict what you'll buy and ship it to a warehouse near you before you click purchase. Imagine a world where products arrive at your door that you never consciously ordered, but that an algorithm decided you'd want based on your behavioral patterns. Mental health apps are developing models that analyze how you use your phone, typing speed, scrolling patterns, to predict depressive episodes up to a week in advance. Now, imagine your employer has access to that data, or your insurance company, or a potential romantic partner checking if you're emotionally stable before a first date. In 2024, several U.S. insurance companies began offering discounts to customers who share health data from wearables. Sounds voluntary, right? Until you realize that opting out might mean paying significantly higher premiums, essentially punishing people for privacy. China's social credit system is the extreme version. But here's what really keeps me up at night: algorithmic lock-in. Once these systems get good enough at predicting your behavior, they create feedback loops that become almost impossible to break. You can literally get trapped in a predicted identity that wasn't originally you, a version of yourself created by data, not by choice. So where does this leave us? Here's what I've learned. Awareness is the first form of resistance. When your phone suggests something about your future, you can ask, is this what I want or what the algorithm thinks I should want? You can take concrete steps: turn off personalized ads, use privacy-focused browsers, periodically search for random topics to throw off your profile. The most radical thing you can do is make choices that surprise the algorithm. Start that weird hobby nobody saw coming. Take a job that doesn't match your LinkedIn profile. Build a life that's too complex, too contradictory, too beautifully messy for an AI to predict, because these systems work best when we're predictable. Your phone might know what you usually do next, but it has no idea what you're capable of when you decide to surprise yourself. What will you do that your phone doesn't see coming?